What?
Thank
Did we
you!
just become best friends? Yup!
RFS Taj 8 has just boarded the plane.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Giancarlo Maddalena has just boarded the plane.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Denisa 520 has just boarded the plane.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Rodrigo Asturian has just boarded the plane.
What?
Thank you!
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Fernando Molina has just boarded the plane.
I will say this, guys, not a single dropped frame yet, and it's in the green on OBS, so I think we're good to go. Yeah, looks like we're okay today now. Looks like it's all good, guys. It's all good. I'll just quickly finish this coffee. And then we'll go live. Right on, man. You're right, Loxley. How's it going, mate? Right, we're on a winner this time. So, Wargaming Dad, eh? This is your favorite, is it? No way. You're right, Spellsinger. Loxley. Gotta have the faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Baby, you know I do. You're chilling and you're about to eat. What are you eating, mate? What are you eating? Right, let's do this, shall we? I've done the bookshelf this time. It's definitely gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen this time, guys. Hey everyone, welcome to another Fighting Fantasy Take 2. Right, not a single drop frame. We're on a winner today, guys. Here we go. Armies of Death. Finally. This is an Ian Livingstone classic, okay? Cover illustration by Chris Achelios. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, mate. And all the inside ones were done by Nick Williams. And just choosing a random one, there's what the inside ones look like. That's the kind of detail you get. That's what you're taking home with. This is the follow-up sequel to Trial of Champions. So you play this one after you play that one, which Trial of Champions is a sequel to Death Trap Dungeon. And the new book, Blood Island, is kind of like a parallel to Trial of Champions. You can play either or, I guess. So this time, this stream is being sponsored by Coors, because yeah. You know.
I want it all, and I want it now.
Boom!
Spellsinger became a member of the cabin crew.
That's
Spellsinger celebrates 19 months of membership.
Well done, 19 months. Thank you so much for that support, mate. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, and Jackie's come in. Hello, bonjour. Jack, mate, you need to send me that footage. I'm editing. I've got the edit on the roll. I've edited it all together, mate. Honestly, it's amazing. It's ace. But quickly send it to me if you want it in. If not, I'll just upload it later. Mac and cheese and pork rinds with a cup of milk. Wow, that's nice. I had a mac and cheese. I got like a packet mac and cheese to make. And it doesn't make very well in the microwave. Definitely a hob job. But, yeah. Here we go. We're on good grounds. But thank you so much, Spellsinger, for that. You get access to all the archives of Fighting Fantasy. You get access to loads of videos for FLIGHTSIM if you're interested. And you also get access to a channel on Discord that is only accessible by members of YouTube. So, let's begin, shall we, before anything else happens. They aren't so savvy in the microwave. So, Armies of Death. Now, this has got some special rules to it, guys. The special rules are you are the commander of an army, okay? In fact, it tells us how many we start with. We start with 100 warriors under our command. We also have 50 dwarves. Little, you know, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. We also have 50 elves. So, yeah, and 20 knights. And that's the you know, the knights as in Knights of the Round Table type of thing. So, because we're the commander of an army, whenever there is an army battle, it's got different rules and it's set. So basically, there's a table to consult every time we have a massive war. So, you know, their side will say, I'm sending in 20 hobgoblins. And we'll say, right, well, we're going to send in like 10 knights, right? So 20 hobgoblins against 10 knights. There's more hobgoblins than there are knights, so they have the advantage. So we have to roll a die. We rolled a 5, and because they have the advantage, we are inferior, they're superior. We then lose 5, or we use this table, and 5 inferior means they lose 5 of their troops. So now they're down to, you know, like 15. I think I said 20, didn't I? And you lose them in batches of 5, and the battle goes on like that. But if all our troops die, evidently we die too. I don't know if we're connected to them or something, or what's going on, but yeah. Anyway, don't matter. So there's the rules for battles. We have to roll obviously for our own personal skill, stamina and luck, and that's done in the normal way. And that's pretty much it for any other rules. It's basically a normal Fighting Fantasy. The only problem is here, it says here, unlike some Fighting Fantasy game books, you do not start your adventure with meals. We got no meals. I went out and got some ginger nuts specially for this, and there ain't no meals to keep track of. So it says here you do, however, will be able to regain your stamina in various ways. So I don't know if we're popping pills, doing lines, whatever, but having a beer or a smoke, but we can regain our stamina somehow. And then obviously it's saying about luck and skill and all that rubbish. So we will be rolling for our skill, stamina and luck in a moment, and then obviously I will read the background. But how is everybody doing today? How is everybody? Let me know. What's all this about the deal between Livingston and American Steve Jackson? Yeah, right. So this is kind of funny, I think, right? So there's a guy called Steve Jackson who writes, who's like a game developer. He lives in America, and he's not the same Steve Jackson who co-wrote the Fighting Fantasy books. There's 2 Steve Jacksons in the world, believe it or not. And so Ian Livingston's made a deal with this dude to have the ones that Steve and Ian have written be printed out for America. Now, I thought America had the availability through the Wizard books for Fighting Fantasy of the Steve and Ian books. Obviously, if it's been written by somebody else, no go. They don't have the rights to those books, especially if the author's died. So they only can reprint their own books that they've written, which means about quarter to half of the Fighting Fantasy books can get reprinted legally, and that's it. So yeah, they're gonna do another string of whatever, or Scholastic is the most recent ones now. Scholastic, isn't it? So I thought they did do America as well, but I guess not. I don't know. So we eat our foes, not in a good way. We eat our foes. I'm a little bit high as a kite, by the way, and I will apologise for that. I've just taken 2 more Nurofen, and I've had a diazepam because I'm in a little bit of discomfort. So, cheers. So, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit loopy now because, yeah, here's what it is. Right, let's roll some dice. We've got the new casino dice. Hang on. It's like what he does in Casino. I don't know, it's supposed to spin, but it works in the movies. Right, let's roll for our skill. I'm going to use the little dice, though, to roll for our stuff. So, for our skill, we roll 1 die and add 6, and that's how tough we are. And right now, I rolled a 6! I rolled a 6! We have got a skill of 12, which in battle means nothing, because you don't use skill personally in battle when you're skirmishing a massive battle. It's all about how many numbers you've got. How many warriors, you know, the men that make up. So we've got a skill of 12 personally. Guys, we are literally like, you know, we got a lot of skill. And now we're rolling 2 dice for stamina. And I rolled a 5 on that one. So 12 plus 5 is 17, I believe. My maths has gone out the window now. I can feel it. Yeah, 5 plus... What did I roll? I rolled a 5, and it's 12. 5 plus 2 is 7. 17. Man, this is going to be an interesting... My maths is going. I can feel it. I can feel the ability. My logic ability in my brain is just going, do you know what? We're going to sleep, mate. So I can't see the numbers anymore. Dude, I'm losing my power. I'm losing my power to see the numbers. Shit. This might not be good for me. Right. Luck. Not sluck, luck. We're rolling for luck. We've got a 6 to add to another 6! I just rolled another 6! Guys, I ain't lying. I swear to God. We've got a luck of 12. Mate, we're unstoppable. We're so lucky. We're so lucky we live in a world with Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson creating fighting fantasy. You could have been born 200 years ago and you'd have never known about fighting fantasy. How lucky are you? 12 lucky. That's how lucky you are. 12 lucky, mate. Have a espresso martini. What is a espresso martini? I mean, it's coffee martini in it, but I'm trying to visualize that because espressos you take in shot glasses, you know, like that. They're very small. But a martini is like one of those glasses like that, you know, with an olive in it that the people drink. So trying to combine the two, and my brain's melting. So, guys, do you know what next month it is? It's Christmas. Celebrate early, guys. Look, I've got a little forest here. Little forest scene going. Maybe I should put... I'm going to try and put this in the picture for December, guys. So we have a little forest scene going on. Ho, ho, ho. It smells like a Christmas tree. Oh, I'll be lighting that in December. Right. Give away all the magic here. Oh, still not there yet. Still hasn't taken effect yet, I feel. Okay, so we've got our scores, guys. That's it. Job done. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. F's in the chat if you want me to begin. And we'll start the timer. The last is... My wife wants to put the tree up already. In November? Mate, I think you might want to take her to an institute. She might have lost the plot there. You can't put Christmas up in November. I mean, the only thing you can do for Christmas in November is watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, because that takes place right after Halloween and leads up to Christmas. That's November. So in November, I watch, you know, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Oh, oogie boogie time. You know, and all that. So that's what you can watch. That's what she can do in November. Say, no, we're not putting the tree up. We're watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. Get the skeleton dude on the go. You know? What's this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. What's this? What's this? The tree's not going up. So, okay. Right. Fame and... Oh, yeah, we better start, guys. Start the timer. Start the timer, guys. There it is. Boom. We've started. Now we've started. Okay. Let me turn the creepy dungeon down a bit. Turn the gimp dungeon down a bit. I normally watch it Christmas Eve. Jack, are you mental, mate? You watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is when you should be watching the Polar Express. Come on, man. Sort it out. The Polar Express is Christmas Eve, not Nightmare Before Christmas. That needs to take place in November because it starts on Halloween night. You know, when they oh, do you know, I ain't got time to explain it, mate. I ain't got time. Wait, get your film watching Christmas sorted out, yeah? Don't tell me you watch Home Alone whenever. You know, that's a Christmas film. I only watch Christmas films at Christmas. That's it. You know? Or I only watch the Friday the 13th films between July and November. Why do you ask? Because J for July, A for August, S for September, O for October, N for November spells Jason. So I watch Friday the 13th between July and November. I haven't watched any of them yet, so I've got to watch like 11 films in this month. Die Hard or Lethal Weapon, are they Xmas movies? Of course they are. Of course, right. Do you know what? Forget Fighting Fantasy for a moment. Die Hard and Lethal Weapon are definitely Christmas movies. For one, Lethal Weapon starts off with a Christmas song. You know, I can't remember how it goes now. And the dude selling Christmas trees, you know, in the film. So it's Californian Christmas, though. Okay, it's Christmas in California where they don't get snow. So that's definitely a Christmas film. Die Hard, ho 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 on the German dude. It's set at Christmas time. Of course, it's a Christmas film. Just like Gremlins is a Christmas film. Just like The Holiday is a Christmas film. But doesn't like contain that much Christmas in it, does it? It's set around Christmas time. Anyway, guys, we need to start this, man. May our stamina never fail, but the internet might. Well, actually, haven't dropped a single frame, guys. Haven't dropped a single frame. Now I have a machine. Love Actually, of course, it's a Christmas film. Do you know what? We should not be talking about Christmas in November. This is the thing. We should only be watching, you know, this is Halloween, da 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 da. You know? So, anyway, I'm going to start, guys, before my eyesight goes. Fame and fortune are two things which most adventurers crave. And having survived Baron Suckinvit's infamous death trap dungeon, you now have both. Mate, we're rich and famous, okay? It was thought impossible for anybody to battle their way successfully through the Deadly dungeon in Fang, which was protected by the Baron's cunning trial masters. This is going to be a fun stream, I tell you. Yet somehow you survived and claimed the purse of 20 G's. Oh yeah, oh thank you very much. I'm taking that all the way to the bank. Mate, we just won 20,000 gold pieces. Should we go hit Vegas, yeah, and turn it into 100? Yeah, 20,000 gold pieces in the Trial of Champions or Blood Island. You can take your pick now. Dealer's choice. Speaking of dealer's choice, let's go to Vegas. Now, wherever you walk in Fang, you are cheered, and in the taverns where you drink, people ask you about your perilous journey through the dungeon. Was there a bone devil in the dungeon? Did you see a beautiful siren? Well, did you overcome the Lich Queen? What does a cold claw look like? What is the color of mutant orc's blood? All the different people who are asking you questions. And you're like, whoa, wait. Well, one at a time, mate. And I'm a bit thirsty, so somebody want to buy me a drink? Well, I'll tell you all the stories you want to hear. Everybody is in awe of you, stroking your ego, honestly, and wants to know all about the evil dungeon. But the constant attention soon becomes tiring, and you resolve to set off on another quest as soon as possible. You just go, I'm looking for a quest. I'm looking for... Anybody got a quest? I'm looking for a quest. You got a quest? No? You got a quest? Anybody got a quest? I need a quest. Besides, you hear there is a new threat to Alancia, which is gathering strength in the east. It's called the internet. Before you set off, you decide to spend some of your money. So you go to the tackiest shop and buy all the crap that nobody wants. You get yourself a hat with beer cans on the side. You know, you get one of them big foam thumb finger thing. You know, you just go to town on those shops that sell crap, but everybody wants it. It's rubbish that everybody wants. You know, you go to town. You spend about $5,000 at that shop. You know, slot machine. Love getting stroked. Jack says, get some hookers. Baron, suck my... So I'm not repeating that spell, Singer, mate. Oh my gosh, I'm not repeating that one, mate. A boob mug. Mug with a pair of... Right, okay. So anyway, after you know, spend some of it in that shop and you buy just ridiculous things that nobody wants, you know, like a Thanos gauntlet bottle opener. I've been to that shop, guys, and I've come back with a few little things. A chocolate wang. Right, okay. You know, you sober up, you know, after your wild weekend, because, you know, you got to do that. You commission a small castle to be built for you on the south bank of the River Cock. I'm not joking, that's what it says, K-O-K. Okay, I'm not, you know, I'm not throwing things in just to be crude. You're on the River Cock, and you go, that looks like a nice place to shack up. While you are away, though, and you've only got 6,000 gold pieces left, bloody hell, that was an expensive weekend. You decide to get some men together to make an army. Teeth are starting to hurt now. Recently, there's been sightings of a large number of orcs and goblins in the Forest of Fiends. I bet not many people go to the Forest of Fiends, do they? It doesn't sound like Disneyland to me. There is a rumor that their leader is Aglax, the Shadow Demon. A Shadow Demon, as everybody knows, is a servant of the Demon Princes and a commander of the Legions of the Damned. Since their banishment to the Void... The Void? That's from the Loki series, The Void? No way. Marvel crossover with Fighting Fantasy. So, yeah, since the Void... I've lost my place. After the first Battle of Titan, however, the Demon Princes were thought to have been defeated forever. And yet one of their servants is now reported to have been seen, spotted down the high street. This tale comes from an old scavenger calling himself Drek. Drek? Not Drac. Drek. Who discovered a ruined temple near Zengis. I'm beginning to think Marvel people read these books as well now. Scratching around in the dirt in search of anything he might be able to sell, Drek found a black clay pot, corked and sealed with black wax. So this is the pot, guys, and it's sealed with the Christmas tree. Okay. His curiosity proved too much for him, and he broke the pot on a stone, hoping it might contain gold or jewels. But his excitement soon turned to terror at the sight of what happened next. As soon as the black... Do you want to know? Do you want to know what happened? Come here, lean in and I'll tell you. As soon as the black pot broke apart, Drek was deafened by the most hideous and evil cry that he's ever heard in his life. Ah! Hang on, that's not a cry. Cry is... So he smashed the pot and he goes... Oh, I mean, I guess that's what they mean. Slowly, a mist started to form, growing ever larger and darker, until something big is coming. Until it coalesced. It coalesced in the shape of a black robe wrapped around a body that was invisible, save for only 2 pulsating blood red eyes. Ooh, how about that on the cover, mate? That sounds like the Stealer of Souls cover, doesn't it? I can't even. That sounds like the Stealer of Souls cover, that dude. So a black robe with just 2 red. So basically a Jawa. Mutini from Star Wars, isn't it? That's a Jawa. Black robe wrapped around a body that you can't see except for 2 blood red eyes. We've come across the Jawas, guys. It was a die book box. I don't even know what a die book box is, mate. Can you please tell me what a die book box is, Loxley, mate? I got a clue. Drek screamed in total fear, but the Shadow Demon... Hang on, is the Shadow Demon Darth Vader? Because that'd make sense, wouldn't it? He had released... So the Shadow Demon's it's Shadow Demon's the Jawa. He had released, simply turned and disappeared like a fart in the wind. Gone. The Chaos Spawn was to grow again on Titan. Oops. I've opened Pandora's box, guys. On the strength of Drek's story, so this is only just what he's saying. This might not even happened. He could have been 10 beers in when he told this story. On the strength of Drek's story, you post recruitment notices all over Fang. We're a sucker, we'll believe anything. The honor of fighting alongside someone of your renown with the added bonus of money paid in gold draws a long line of hopeful warriors outside the tavern where you intend to hire your soldiers. We'll believe anything because we're wanting money. Many are alone. There are loads of people come signing up. Yo, I got no job. I'll sign up to your adventure, mate. Many are alone, others come in groups, you know, Jolly Boys outing. Come on, hey, mate, let's go sign up. Some dude wants to build an army. Let's go, shall we, guys? I done it 5 times. You know, got the In-Betweeners group coming in as well. But they're all eager to sign up. So as long as you're eager, Beaver, then you're in. That's it. You're in, Jim, if you're an eager Beaver. Many are alone, others come in groups, but all are eager to sign up. Some start talking of old adventures. I remember back in my time, Fire Top Mountain Warlock adventures. You know. Others, they talk about the monsters that they've slayed. I've slayed a 5-dragon beast mermaids. Yeah, I have. Yeah, 5 times. But you recognize the qualities that you seek, and before nightfall, you've chosen your troops. You're in. You know, basically. So yeah, we've got 100 warriors, 50 dwarves, 50 elves, 20 knights. 20 knights, 50 warriors, 50 daytimes, 50 dark times, basically. I don't know, it's not day and dark, it's tall and thin, isn't it? Oh mate, I'm wasted. It's a box that used to catch evil spirits, pronounced Dybbuk. Have you got one of these boxes, Loxley? A box to catch evil spirits. Why would you want to? Why would you want to keep an evil spirit in a box? Sounds like a recipe for the, like, disaster. It gets opened many years later, and then suddenly we're all zombies. You know? And it's sealed with wax. Seal it with a kiss. It's the best way. Wax can melt in the sun. A kiss lasts forever. But it's a fake one. You have got one, and it's fake. There you go. Sounds like Microsoft Collector's Edition. Mate, that's a myth, that is. No one's going to get to see that. Okay. Dudes, we're like almost an hour in yet. I still haven't even started. Not knowing what dangers you face, you decide not to hire all the warriors that have come. You know? You don't want to build too much of a big army. You know what I mean? You don't want to become Hitler. So we decide that you count up the dregs and shift them on. And... oh, dude, what is going on? You decide not to hire all the warriors who have come. So as to have some gold left for the journey, you count the commission sheets and find that you have hired 100 warriors, check. 50 littles, check. 50 tall archers, check. And 20 knights. In the morning, you buy food, provisions, and baggage mules. This is beginning to sound like the Oregon Trail. When everything is paid for, you're left with 700 gold pieces. From 20 grand to 700, guys. I mean, that's basically any one of us, if we win the lottery of like 5 million. In about a month, it'll all be gone. Which you put in a wooden chest and strap to one of the mules. Stop whinging, mule. What's that? Your name is Paul, is it? Oh, sorry, mate. Well, just stop whinging. You make your way to a town square where a small army is assembled. Each unit leader is handed a yellow banner with the symbol of a burning sword emblazoned on across it. I would say embossed, because I can't pronounce that word. To the cheers of the citizens, you know, a fang, you lead your army out through the east gate towards an unknown and deadly foe, and they're throwing confetti. It's a hero send-off. Yeah, everyone's come out to wave you off. Hello, Mr. President, how you doing? And all this, right? And you're walking down the street with your men behind you, with your warriors, your dwarves, your elves, your knights. You're like that. See you later, love. See you later. I'm off to destroy evil. And they're like, I'm glad he's gone. That bloody idiot. I'm glad he left. Oh, dude. I haven't even finished the introduction. You leave through the east gate towards an unknown and deadly foe. I did finish the introduction. Cheers, guys. Part 2 tomorrow. I don't know if the beer is a good idea, but it is what it is. Give it to it. Stick it to him. Guys, we're going to begin in a second. 20 minutes in. 20 minutes to read that introduction it took me. 20 minutes. Unbelievable, isn't it? Anyway, let's start, shall we? I don't know if anybody noticed, but I thought it was funny. Okay. You've marched no more than 100 yards. We haven't even got 100 yards into our adventure when something's about to go down. And there's a fat, bearded man. It's me. A fat, bearded man, huffing and puffing, runs up alongside you. Can you stop running, mate? I need to speak to you. He's dressed as a sea captain. Arr. Hey, captain's my name. Seeing is my game. Although his uniform is dirty, crumpled, and he smells like an ass. And his grubby hat is dented. Forget it. Mate, your hat's dented. I don't want to know you. You know? Begging your pardon, but would you listen to my offer? Yeah, what have you got to offer me, mate? Oh, I've just docked my ship in Fang and found everybody full of excitement. What's the crack, Jack? It seems that you are the cause of it. They tell me that you are travelling east to fight some demon or something. Well, I don't know about any demons, but I'm willing to take you and your men, on my ship, which is probably an inflatable little floaty device. Take you on my ship as far as Zengis for the right price. For a small consideration, of course. Just think of all those miles that you won't have to walk. Sail up the River Cock on Captain Bardak's good flying ship, the Toucan. The Flying Toucan, it says. It's only going to cost us 50 gold pieces. That's all I'm asking for this luxury passage. So 50 gold pieces up his luxury passage to River Cock. We can do that if we want. Or we can march through the land. Would you want to go on Captain Smelly's boats, or do you want to do the march? Which one do you want to do, guys? Remember, if you're a member of my channel, you can highlight your message, and that overwrites everyone else's. So Captain Smelly's boats, or we keep on marching and we sing hi ho, it's off to battle we go. Up his cock, Jack. So you want to go on the boat? You want to go on Captain Smelly's boat? I hope we don't regret this one. So you look at him and you go, yeah, you got yourself a deal, mate. We haven't talked a price, but we'll do it. So following Captain Barnock, you lead your men. We've got like 220 men. Okay? 220 men are going to fit on a boat. I don't know how many people can fit on a pirate ship, you know, back in the day. But he's got a crew, remember? And now 220 people have been added to that crew. So I hope this flying toucan is like a bloody, you know, ocean liner, because there's going to be a lot of people on board. So you lead your men down the docks to where we're at the docks, guys, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting the time, it floats away. We're at the docks. It's moored up at the docks. It is an old ship, and like the captain, it's in very poor condition. But this hardly comes as a surprise to you, as nothing of much worth ever comes out of Port Blacksand. That's where he's from. You tell your men to go aboard. Yep, 220 men, go find your bunks. I'm going to chat with a capo here. We pay him 50 gold pieces for his pleasure. 50 gold pieces. We're down to 650 gold pieces now. Can't buy that pony that I wanted. The captain shouts the order, set sail! And you watch as your dignity goes off into the distance. And the motley crew from the bridge, as they haul on the ropes, they climb the rigging and unfurl the beautiful sails. And now we're on the open sea, mother. Boom. Within 20 minutes, Fang has faded from view as your river journey gets underway. Everybody's in high spirits. Even the dwarves are in high spirits. Bit of a joke there, Ian, isn't it? And the elves forget their differences and they chat, united in their desire to rid Alancia of the shadow demon. At the bow, you see a group of warriors leaning over the side of the ship. We've got 100 warriors. So we got 100 warriors on one side of the boat. Is that not going to rock the stability a little bit? Suddenly, one of them points upriver and shouts, "Look! A barrel floating towards us!" You look over the side and you see a large sealed barrel bobbing in the water. If you want to order one of your men to dive in the water to retrieve the barrel, or would you rather just sail on without stopping? What shall we do, guys? Shall we get the barrel? Barrel or no barrel? What's it to be? Ignore and sail on, son. Excuse me. I think we'll forget that barrel unless it contains rum. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on sailing. Does anybody know any good sailing songs? The barrel floats by. Bye, barrel. And you wonder what the hell that could have been all about. And it disappears from view. And you never think of it again. And that's it. That was the barrel's chance. As she rounds a bend in the river, the flying toucan suddenly comes under attack. A large fireball hurtles towards through the air from a wooden catapult that is stationed on the south bank. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Under the covering fire, 20 river raiders jump into their log canoes and paddle quickly over to the flying toucan. We got 20 river raiders, guys, coming towards us. Hang on, let me just have a little drink of water here. Got the hiccups coming on. Hopefully that'll stop it. 20 river raiders. It's asking us to test our luck, but guess what? We got 12 luck. We're instantly lucky, guys. So now we've got 11. You are lucky. Don't even have to roll the dice for that one, because that's how lucky we are. The fireball whistles past between the masts and lands harmlessly in the river. Haha, missed me. Missed me. Before the river raiders close with your ship, another fireball is flung from the catapult. Test your luck again. This time I do have to roll the dice because we have 11, and I just rolled a 6. Well, that means we're lucky again. Boom. I'd hate to think what would happen if we were unlucky with these two. So what you got now? You missed me again. The fireball lands with a splash in the river, well short of the flying toucan. Missed me again. Missed me. Hey, don't repeat, mate. Don't rinse and repeat. The river raiders are obviously unaware of the number of soldiers on board your ship. Otherwise, they would have not have attacked with only 20 men, because we've got 210. As they draw closer, no more fireballs are released from the catapult, and you must decide what to do. Do you want to order elves to loose their arrows, because they got bows and arrows, the elves? Get the elves to fire arrows at them, or just let the raiders climb aboard? What shall we do? Let the raiders climb aboard and get instantly annihilated, or we shoot we get the elves to shoot them down before they even get to the boats? What shall we do? The Wellerman. Does that say Wellerman? What's a Wellerman? Pirate life for me. Let them board us, then serve the punishment. Come aboard, my friends. Come aboard. Let them come aboard and we'll nail them. We're going to let the raiders climb aboard, and then we're going to treat them like JC. You order your men to stand back from the sides of the boat so as not to scare off the river raiders. Grappling hooks are thrown up by the canoes, and the raiders begin to climb up the ropes, yelling and screaming, "Ah, we're coming for you! We're gonna kill you!" Ah. As they climb on the deck, they are greeted by 20 elvish archers with their arrows trained on every single one of them. 10 are captured without a fight. Before the others realize what is happening, they dive off into the water and scramble back to their canoe. You offer the 10 cutthroats the chance to serve in your army or face slavery under Captain Smelly. They have little choice and they accept your offer. Immediately, you relieve the leader of a particularly fine shield and place it on your arm. Thank you very much, Steve Rogers. Add 1 point to your skill. Dude, we got 12 skill. We've now got 13 skill. We are unstoppable. 13 skill, mate. How do you play with that one? So with a little unexpected additions to your army, you can add 1 luck point as well. Dude, we're back up to 11. And you instruct Captain Smelly to sail on. Mate, that was a good shout, that was. Honestly, mate, that was a good shout there. Yeah, woohoo. Yeah, big it up, man. Big it up. You sail on without further incident for about another hour when somebody spots a log floating downriver with a man lying across it, face down and motionless, his limbs trailing in the water. If you wish to rescue the man, you can do that if you want. Or would you rather sail on without stopping? Are we going to help Castaway Man? Or are we going to do a Wilson and leave? It's Will Turner. It's Will Turner, mate. We started at the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean. I bet they've read this book and all, haven't they? Everybody steals from Fighting Fantasy. Honestly, everything you know about anything all stems back to Fighting Fantasy. So, what's the crack? What we doing? We sailing on? Or are we gonna help this guy on he's lying on a log. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boo, bada bee. Drinking some rum. Help. You alright, Yellow? Yellow, I can't do anything for you, mate. I don't even know where you live, mate. What's wrong? Yellow, mate, what's wrong? You've asked for help. Are you okay? Do you want us to ring you an ambulance? What's your number, mate? I don't know I only know the song, Yellow. I don't know your number, mate. What's your phone number, mate? And what's your address? And I'll ring you an ambulance now. Are you even in the UK, mate? I don't know. Hang on a sec. Hello? Yeah. I'm live on YouTube and one of my people in the chat have said help. His name's Yellow6153. Does that mean anything to you? He needs help. He's asking for help. I was just reading and he said help. So I'm guessing he's in trouble. Is there anything you can do? I don't know where he lives. He hasn't told me. In fact, he hasn't said anything since he asked for help. He could be unconscious. He could be lying down on the floor. He clearly needs help. Why can't you send somebody out? Huh? Dominoes? I've rung the wrong Shit. That is ringing. Dude, I've called the wrong people. That was Domino's, not the ambulance service. Whoops. Wait. Help him, Wargaming Dad says. Okay, we're going to help him. But I don't know where Yellow lives to help him with. I'm only joking, guys. Only joking. I kid. We're going to rescue the man. We're going to rescue him. Let's go rescue him. A warrior dives into the water and swims over to Yellow. He's dead, shouts the warrior. And there's an orc's knife sticking out of his stomach. Sorry, Yellow. There's also a gold key hanging from his neck on a piece of string. Shall I take it? Do you want the key, guys? Excuse me. Do you want the key, or would you rather leave the man? Do you want to leave Yellow and the key alone, or should we take Yellow's key off him? What do you reckon, guys? Yellow says, Yellow's back. Hey, Yellow's alive. Yellow says, take the key, mate. So we're going to take the key as treasure. Don't know what it is, but we're going to take it. We're taking the key. Could be a key to the toilet. So if we ever need it, we've got it. The warrior takes the key from around the dead man's neck before letting him drift off downriver. Bye. To a watery grave. Ba-doom-tsh. The warrior then swims back to the ship and hands you the key, and you look at it, and it's a key, and it says number 222 on it. Very 222. I wonder what door 222 it unlocks. Making a mental note of that number, you slip the key inside your pocket, and then you realise you ain't got pockets, and order Captain Smelly to sail on. Oh, yes. And off we go. On another whirlwind adventure. A few miles further upriver, you come across a bearded man with ragged hair, standing on the north bank. He is dressed in animal furs and is waving his arms at you. Like that. Gesturing for you to come over. Do you wish to sail over to the man on the bank? Or do you want to continue and go, no thanks? What shall we do, guys? Should we go over to the dirty, raggy man on the bank who's going, come here, come here? Or should we sail on? Just wave back. Are you right, mate? How you doing? Yeah, it's good here, isn't it? Oh, we've done that then. So what should we do? Should we go over or sail on? One or the other, isn't it? Sail over to the bloke. Guys, come on. Spellsinger's making all the decisions here. We need everyone else to pitch in and do some work. Come on. I mean, you're probably eating your Sunday dinner now, aren't you? And you're like, I can't. I've got a knife and fork in my hand. I can't type and eat at the same time. You've just got to ask yourself one question. What's your priority in life? You know? Do you feel lucky, punk? Oh yeah, so we're... What did you say? Sail over to the bloke. 298. I have a feeling I'm going to be tired later. You sail to the north bank to find out what the ragged man wants. And as you draw close, 9 other men emerge from the bushes, but do not raise their weapons. It's a trap! The one who waved to you drops his arms and shouts, Greetings, stranger. I and my fellow northern men have heard of your noble quest. I wish to join your army. For 10 gold pieces a man, we will fight by your side to the death, if duty calls for it. Do you want to hire the Northmen? Or would you rather just go, you're alright, mate. I've got 220. 210, rather, sorry. Got 210. No, we got 220. 220 men, we don't need any more. Or should we go over and hire these 10 other people? Hang on, didn't we pick up 10 men? We picked up 10 men, didn't we? I'm adding that 10. It didn't tell me to add it, but I'm going to add it because we picked them up. So, shall we add the Northmen? They're from the north, guys. I mean, I live in the north. Not north, just north, you know. Sign the tarts up. Let's go. 10 gold pieces ahead. So that's 100 gold pieces, isn't it? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hire them. So we've lost 100 gold pieces. 550. One for you. One for you. One for you. One for you. And you get the rest later. We'll give it to you in stages. I can just give you all the money and then you do one. So you're going to get a little bit each day. I'm going to come and give you your money each day. Alright? And if you die, I take it back. So they're going to... We're hiring them. We're hiring the Northmen. You're hired. Except for you, you're fired. You pay the leader of the Northmen 100 gold pieces, and you give the order for him. I'm not saying that. For him and his men to climb aboard the ship. Come aboard! Come on, let's go! There's plenty of room aboard this boat, evidently. And you set sail once more. The leader walks over to you, and despite his stare from piercing blue eyes, you feel that you can trust him. He's got a very trusting face. And he's got blue eyes. Blue eyes. Baby's got blue eyes. What a dawn is here. My name is Lass, he says with a warm smile. Would you allow me to bestow a gift upon you? I was like, mate, I thought you were shouting because you were on the bank. You talk like that normally, mate. Ah, can't be having this. Do you want to accept the gift that Laz is about to give you? Or shall we politely refuse his gift? Say, no, you're alright, mate. I'm not that way inclined. What should we do? Refuse it? Because I'm in Cornwall. Hey, Wargaming Dad's from Cornwall. Hey, you're not too far from Jackie there. He's down kind of the Bristol-y way. Our army is starting to show promise. No mother will mess with us. Do I live in North Devon? Everybody thinks I'm from down south of England. I live in Liverpool, man. That is like, I mean, if you're looking at the UK, it's actually midway. But in England only, it's the north. But it's not north, you know. There's still north to go once you get to me. I'm just north. Or at least north of London, which is south, you know. Welcome to Geography with Adam. It's cold here in Iceland. Spellsinger, you're from Iceland! No! Really? Mate, that's ace. Are you sitting in one of them volcano bubble baths? Spa things outside? Like I've seen them. Are you watching me from one of them little spa things outside? Mate, Iceland is such... I want to come visit Iceland. Can I come stay with you, mate? If I come visit Iceland, please. Because Iceland is a place... I fly to it in the sim quite a lot. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. Reykjavik, or whatever it's called. Oh, that's where I... Whereabouts in Iceland are you, mate? What's your address, mate? What's your phone number, mate? Tap, tap, tap. Mate, I think it's pretty cool that you're from Iceland. If that's what you meant. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. I think it's really cool. And Wargaming Wargaming Dad is in Cornwall. Now, hang on a second. Roger Taylor, the drummer of Queen's from Cornwall. Are you Roger Taylor, Wargaming Dad? Do you play the drums in a band? Devon was my best guess, sorry. Liverpool is cool. Mate, Liverpool's ace. Liverpool is your friend. You know? That's it. Ray Kakovac, whatever it's called. Ray Chekalovic. Nope, not me. You're not Roger Taylor, mate. You just broke my heart. I really thought I was speaking to Roger then. I mean, yeah. Guys, I still need to know if we're gonna. Lass is going. Are you taking my gift or what? Like, what are you staring at me for, mate? Either accept what I've got to give you, or don't. We're just staring at this last guy going, I don't know what to say. Right, here we go. Yellow says accept. Yeah, we'll have the gift, mate. Give us a gift. What is it, please? It's a Sony PlayStation? Wow, thank you. Oh, it's a PS1. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right. That's pretty cool too. Oh, it's the slim version of the PS1. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for that. Yeah. Laz reaches inside his furs and pulls out a long... Oh, but seriously, dudes. A long curved tooth. Attached to a leather thong. Fuck off. A leather thumb. Seriously, I'm not making this up. He pulls out. I don't know if you can see this, guys. It's attached to a leather thong. Here's something I found on somebody. A long curved tooth pulled from his furry area, attached to a leather thong. I think it's Magic Lass is what it is. This is a tooth of a Yeti, Lass says with pride. If you wear it, you'll never get attacked by werewolves. That's going to serve me well out to sea, isn't it, mate? Sorry, is anybody a werewolf round here? Yep, give me that tooth. This tooth's going to protect me from a werewolf out on the open sea. It might protect you from werewolves, guys, but it don't protect you from the wolf man. Offer Lass a massage with a happy ending. If you wear it, you will never be attacked by werewolves or any other lycanthropes. I mean, a lycanthrope is a werewolf. Oh, no. No, I know what you mean, old lass. You got were-bear, were-rabbits, were-rats. There's so many different kinds of were-creatures. Not just werewolves. Oh, no. Got the whole 9 yards. It is my wish that you should have it, as you're prepared to die to save Alancia. You've earned it, mate. So you let Lass place his leather underpants around our neck with a little tooth hanging off. Do you know what? I'm beginning to think this is a bit of a joke on that group. That group is trying to like make us look like a prick by putting a leather thong, probably that he's just worn. He's pulled out a tooth from some local dog, and he's like, "Yeah, this will protect you from werewolves, mate." If Lass turns out to be Del Boy, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. You tell him as much as you know about the Shadow Demon as you sail up river. So we start yakking to him because he provides a tooth from his underpants. We tell him everything. Can we keep the leather thong? Sometime later, Captain Barnock walks over to you and says, "Oh, what's that smell, mate? You smell worse than I do."
We'll soon be dropping anchor for the night. Would you and your men like to sleep here on the deck of my ship? Or would you prefer to find somewhere more comfortable on land?
Yeah, Captain, why is it going to be uncomfortable on your ship? I mean, I can sleep on the floor and still be comfortable. Why is it going to be uncomfortable? What are you going to do to me in the night, mate? Do you guys want to sleep aboard the ship, or do you want to walk away and find some long grass in which to get some shut-eye on? What shall we do, guys? Sleep on the boat or walk away offshore? What do you want to do when it comes to you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? We're gonna go and sleep on the boat. Yellow came in first. So we decide to sleep on deck. Sleep on the deck. And then if Australian says deck, it comes out deck. Did it? Sleep on the deck. G'day, mate. Well, me and my crew will sleep on the deck. Excuse me? What's wrong? Oh, I offered you the deck. That's right, the deck. We'll sleep on your deck. Not long after midnight, so hang on, the boat's not moving, right? So the boat's not moving, it's night time. Oh, hang on, no. We're asleep. Do you know what? We must have... Nah, we still must be at sea. It's like going through the night time still. So we all go to sleep. We all have a little bit of a lullaby. And sometime after midnight, something disturbs your sleep. And you wake up to see a massive moon in the light-lit sky. Barely moving your head, you look left, you look right, and I know for you, I just looked the other. So you look left and you look right. Now it's accurate for you. So, and you see a shadow moving near some barrels tied amidship. A shadow. Probably a bird up overhead. It's nothing to worry about. On the bridge, there is no sign of the lookout person, and you immediately sense danger. Grabbing your sword. I've got a new sword, by the way, guys. New sword. Grabbing your sword, you tiptoe towards the barrels. And you crouch down. You crouch down. We're hiding behind the barrels. Something that glints in the moonlight suddenly hurled at us without warning. Fuck. Meteorite, guys. Instinctively you duck, and then you roll 2 dice because you happen to have them on you. We rolled a 3. That's not very good, is it? If the number is the same or less than your skill, which is 13, so it's always less. If we ever get this roll against your skill, it's always going to be less. Is it less than your skill? Yes, it is. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Skill of 13, mate. I appreciate that. A silver trident flies over your head and thuds into a mast behind you, and a nimble figure then runs out from between the barrels and dives over the side of the ship into the water, making the quietest of splashes. You look over the side, but see no head rise to the surface. What the fuck was that? Whoever or whatever attacked you must be an excellent underwater swimmer. You walk over to the barrels to see watery webbed prints on the deck. Something's fishy here. Perhaps those made by a fishman. Test your luck. Our luck is 11. And luck would have it, I only rolled a 4. So that's a lucky occurrence. We are lucky. Dude, we've been lucky in this book, I think. By now, many of your men are now awake, going, what is all the commotion about? None of them appears to have come to any harm, though, apart from the lookout who is nursing a sore head. He's like, oh, mate, someone's hit me over the head. He got attacked from behind. Oh, sorry. Oh, my head. He got attacked from behind by the Midnight Raider. An extra man is put on watch while everybody else settles down again to go back to sleep. And not long after dawn, Captain Smelly gives the order to sail up the river. Oh, so they moored the boat. Okay. Or they anchored the boat. They did something with the boat. Right. Oh, somebody's looking at us, guys. Somebody is looking at us through a telescope. Look at that. Through a periscope or through some sort of scope. Play song with your sword. This is my sword. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. Midnight Raider, aka Rolf Harris. 2 hours later, the tranquility of the river trip is suddenly disturbed by a shout from the crow's nest. River pirates! River pirates! Well, hang on, aren't we pirates? Eh? We've been plundering other people. We should be classed as pirates. We ain't afraid of river pirates. We're open ocean pirates, man. Boom! Don't mess with the sea pirates. River pirates? Ah, take them with me pinky, mate. Captain Smelly reaches for his telescope and fumes and curses as he focuses on the ship coming down river at full speed. He hands you the telescope and you see that the reason for his concern, the pirate ship is the type built by the Northmen. The Northmen. We got some Northmen on board. Maybe they know each other. Exceptionally sturdy it is, and a huge iron ramming spike protruding from the bow. Double rows of oars extend from each side of the ship, giving added speed. The Flying Toucan is obviously no match for the pirate ship, which steers on a ramming course. Captain Barnock starts to fluster. Oh no! And he doesn't know what to do. Mate, this fucking captain's rubbish. We want some captain with some balls and grits. He's just a smelly old man who doesn't know what to do now. So, do we order him to raise a flag and surrender? Do we tell him to turn towards the bank over there? There's like a bank over there. Like, I don't know, TSB or Lloyd's or something. We turn towards that. Or turn about and run towards the pirate ship. So we can either go towards the pirate ship, we can either go to the bank, or tell him just to surrender. Put your underwear up in the air, if you're wearing any, and surrender your ass off. True grit. Yes, we want somebody with true grit. Use the Yeti tooth on the pirates. Hey pirates! Guys, guess I got a Yeti tooth. If you don't attack us, you can have it. It'll protect you from, I think I was told, werewolves and unicorns. Head for shore ASAP. Right. We're going to the bank, yeah? We're going to make a deposit on the bank. Eyesight's going a bit. Captain Smelly has the Flying Toucan moored to the riverbank long before the pirate ship is upon it. And you order your men to jump ashore. Women and children, everyone for themselves. Save yourself! Quickly, you line up your elf
archers along the bank and order them to be ready to fire on command. Get your arrows ready, mate. Come on. We're firing soon. When the pirate ship is close enough, you shout across to its captain, telling him not to ram the flying toucan. What? Hang on a sec. We were on the flying toucan. So now we're telling the other pirate ship what to do, and he's going to go, oh, okay, yeah, if you say so, mate. Don't ram it, mate. As there's no there's no treasure on board. Forget ramming it. We're all here on the shore. We're the treasure. All right, you're the treasure. Okay, you're the treasure, mate. Yeah, come on, give us a big hug, okay? Don't ram the ship. Come give me some love. Whoa, almost dropped the book. If he wants treasure, he's going to have to come and get it. If he wants treasure, he will have to come ashore and fight for it. You want your treasure? Come and get it. You see that the pirate captain examining your troops through his telescope, and you smile, satisfied that he will be surprised to encounter such a strong force. Am I reading the right section here? Yeah. Your plan has worked. The pirate captain shouts out new orders to his men, and you watch the pirate ship sail past the flying toucan, downriver, and out of sight. Add 1 luck point. We're back up to 11, guys. Mate, we use it, and Ian gives it right back. Captain Barnock begins to cheer loudly. He does a dance. Hey! He does that, what's that song called? Oh, I wish Steve was here now. It's some sort of Ukraine dance song. I don't know it. Steve knows. Jack knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows. You watch it fly. The captain starts to dance until a coughing fit overtakes him. Yeah, he moves and he's coughing and wheezing, and he has to sit down to recover. The captain gets excited and is like, and he has to sit down and recover, mate. But in less than half an hour, all your troops and baggage are aboard the Flying Toucan once more, and we're off again up the river for Zinges. Because that's how we deal with raiders. We jump ashore, we wave at them, we ask them to bugger off, and they do it. And that's what happens. Yeah, you better run. The real treasure are the mates we make along the way. Hey, Dalriata. Thank you. Johnny coming in as well. Legend has it that you have to lose a luck roll to get a must-needed list item to win. Apparently, when they try to board your ship. Mate, we've got a skill of 13 and a luck of 12 by default. We've got a skill of 12 and a luck of 12, but the book has told us to start raising. So we've now got 13 skill, and we're on 11 luck. So like, bring it on, Ian. You know, we'll take it all, mate. We'll take it all. Rumors confirmed on a forum I was on years back that my sister told me about from her boyfriend's neighbours, best friends, once removed, third time departed. Mate, Rumorville. Who knows though? It could be true. Could be true. Right. Oh, what number was I on? Right, here we go, yeah. Sorry. It's late in the afternoon when the towers and rooftops of Zenges come into view. Captain Smelly appears to be a little relaxed, knowing that he soon will be moored up on the safety of the town jetty, and before going ashore, you appoint a warrior named Lexon as your second in command. You are my number one, a guy. Okay? That's what we say to Lexon.
and tell him to lead your men to a field outside the town walls and to a pitch camp there. You don't want them getting into trouble, and you want them well fed, well rested for the next day's march. So no drinking, no gambling, no sexing. Just go straight to bed like Boy Scouts, because we're going to be hi-hoing the next day. All right, guys? Come on. Please. Do it for me. Yeah? Because everybody's like, yeah, we're off the boat. We want to go to the pub. We want to get laid. We want to drink all night, party all night. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. You know. Because they've been on this boat for, like, what seems like days, I guess. You tell Lexon that you will spend the night in Zingis in order to recruit more troops and perhaps find some rumors about Aglax, the Shadow Demon. And as your troops march down the gangplank of the Flying Toucan, you bid farewell to Captain Smelly. You walk through the main gates of the town and you head somewhere. We're in a town, I guess. I don't know, mate. We're in a town or something. We're in a town. Walk through the main gates, and you head for the nearest tavern. We tell our troops go straight to bed. We head straight for the pub. A place where you might expect to find both warriors and rumors. Well, as long as our own men are in there, and they've gone to sleep. As you walk down the narrow street between the old wooden houses, you suddenly catch a sight of a gold ring lying in the gutter. A gold ring. I wonder what their name is. There's a gold ring lying in the gutter. Do you want to pick it up? Or would you rather continue looking for the tavern? Do you want to pick up the gold ring, or do you want to continue looking in the tavern? Gangnam Style. Hey, hello, ladies.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends. Yup.
Jesus. What was that?
Gordon Freeman has just
Gordon
boarded the plane.
Freeman. I thought I said Gordon Ramsay first. Gordon, thank you for subscribing. You're probably not watching this, but if you are, thank you. Anybody who subscribes, they could be subscribing because they've watched one of my FLIGHTSIM videos. So, grab the bling, get the ring, feel the sting, stay away from the ming. Right, we're having a ring. I think I hear an alarm. It's alright. If it burns, it burns. We want to pick up the ring. We pick it up, and then some old crone hops out of a door, says, "Now you're married to me. That's our wedding ring. You accepted it. Oh, thank you." You examine the ring, and you see that it's got a number on it, 45. We had a key that said 222. Now we've got a ring that says 45 on it. Suddenly you feel a tap on the shoulder, and you turn around and you're confronted by a huge bald man looking angrily at you. It's Vinnie Jones, isn't it? Oi! You! An ugly scar runs across his face from above his left ear to the bottom of his right cheek. His bulging muscles stretch his black leather tunic, and you are quick to notice that he is brandishing a battle axe. A throwing axe is strapped to his leg. Is that what he calls it? He points an accusing finger to your face and growls, "That's my ring, stranger. Give it to me or die." You notice that his fat fingers are far too big for that ring to fit on, and decide that he might be lying. So do you want to give him the ring back? Do you want to run down the street? What's that? And then run off. Or do you want to fight him? Shall we fight him? Shall we run away? Or shall we give him the ring back? What do you want to do, guys? Answers on a postcard to the normal address. Pardon me. Yellow says kill him. Bloody hell. We're going to kill him. Okay, we're going to fight him. Let's do this. They don't think so, mate. Finders keepers, losers weepers. The Axeman stands back, cutting a figure of 8 through the air. With the battle axe which he wields in both hands, he has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 8. So we are the red dice. He is the white dice. We've got a skill of 13. He's got a skill of 8. So he has to minus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He has to minus 5 off his dice roll. He rolled a 5, so now it's 0. Whatever we roll is his damage. We rolled a 4. So he's got a stamina of 8. We've cut him in half. He's now got a stamina of 4. So he ain't looking so big now. He's only half the size. So we all roll again. He rolled a 9 this time, but he loses 5. So we rolled a 4. We rolled a 6. He's dead. We just chopped him up into little pieces and then had an ate him with a nice Chianti. While taking his axe, we take his axe. So we've got an axe. You spot a leather pouch on the axeman's belt where before you have time to open it, however, you see that 2 town guards are running up the street towards you. Do you want to quickly open the pouch and take the risk of getting caught? Or would you rather run off only with the gold ring? Are we going to try and scrounge the money, or are we just going to leg it with the ring? You've already got the ring, okay? Now, you can double your odds and go for the pouch, or you can take what you've got and go. It's your choice, and you've got that the time it takes the board to revolve to answer that decision. All right. Oh, thanks, Jim. Yeah, I think I've had a great time. I think I'm just gonna take what I've got, and I'm gonna go home. Thank you very much. What are we gonna do, guys? -5. What's that? Could be a card. May I hope not. I hope this ring isn't a specific type of ring. You know what I mean? Spellsinger says leg it with the ring. Right, we're going. We're taking his ring and we're leaving. The guards call out for you to stop, but you run on as fast as you can. And as fast as I can, with the golden ring upon my finger, I swear, as fast as I can, I get away from the guards. Keeping an eye out for a tavern while you're doing it. We need a drink. We need a drink, guys. 2 minutes later, you see a crooked wooden sign hanging over the door. And an old wooden building. A crude drawing of a dragon is painted on it. Above the words, "The Black Dragon." There is much shouting and laughter coming from inside the tavern, and you decide to enter at once. You think that's the kind of place we're looking for. Yes. And then above the Black Dragon, it says the Blue Oyster. Din, 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 din. And you go, no! You climb a few well-worn stone steps and you push open the heavy oak door. Even though it is daytime, the tavern is black inside, and candles are burning as the small grubby windows let in virtually no daylight. From the doorway you see that the tavern is bustling with life, although none of it looks too savoury. Groups of cloaked vagabonds are huddled together in dark corners. while boisterous rogues, much the worse for the ale that they have already drunk, sit in the middle of the tavern, insulting everyone who passed by. So basically, you've got a group of bitches just going, nah, 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 who are just, you know, including the harassed barmaids who have to squeeze between the tables carrying their loaded trays. You look from table to table and decide where shall we sit. You can sit at the bar, right? What'll it be, stranger? Or we can sit with a drunken rogue. Well, sit with me. Or, I thought that said vegetables. Or we can sit with the 3 vagabonds. Shall we, might be some ladies of the night to hire. Shall we sit with the 3 vagabonds, sit at the bar, or sit with the drunken rogue? What shall we do, guys? What do you want to do? Sit at the bar, sit with the rogue, or sit with the vagabonds? I mean, I'm going to guess a drunk is just going to be full of shit. He ain't going to tell us anything worthwhile. But 3 vagabonds, they might have some interesting stories. Or they might take the piss out of us. The barman's probably the best bet. He knows everything. But it's up to you guys what we do. Not me. Wargaming Dad says head for the bar. Let's go get a drink. I'll have a pint of your finest malt, please. Excuse me, do you do Bacardi Breezer, mate? You squeeze between the tables. You sit on a high stool at the far end of the bar. And the barman is a huge, ugly brute. If he said his father was an ogre, you would believe him. What's your poison? He grunts, to which you reply, mug of apple juice. Literally says that. Mug of apple juice. Apple juice, roars the barman out loud. Apple juice? The young squib wants apple juice. And I suppose you'll want milk if we don't have apple juice. He laughs, the barman, as his customers look around to see who he is mocking. Well, you've come to the wrong place, he continues. We only serve devil brews here. Do you think you can take a pint of that? Do you wish to drink a pint of devil's brew? Or do you insist that it's apple juice that you want? And at the same time would like to tell the barman to mind his own fucking business and manners. So are we having the devil's brew or are we having apple juice, guys? The vagues. And it ain't cider, guys. It is apple juice. Like, hey, can I have apple juice on the rocks, please? And we'll just pretend it's whiskey. We'll tell everyone else it's whiskey. Oh, mate, this is a 3 malt whiskey, this. Single malt's the best, isn't it? Oxley says... Oxley? Who's Oxley? Loxley, sorry, says, let's drink the devil's brew. I'll have a pint of your finest pale ale, please. You put the mug to your lips and down the foul-tasting drink in one go. I'm not down in that. Ditch water, mate, you exclaim contemptuously. Slamming the mug back down at the bar, the barman sneers. The drinks are on me if you can do that for a second time. Would you like to accept his challenge and have another dirty brew? Or would you rather just get on with your own business? What shall we do, guys? Hang on, we're in a tavern here. We're in a tavern. Yeah, we're in a tavern here. We're not actually outside anymore. I just realized.
thunder and lightning. What should we do, guys? Should we have another Devil's Brew and get free drinks all night on this cold and stormy night? Or should we say, no, mate, I'll just go. It's all right, mate. What shall we do? Spellsinger, is that what you're saying we should do? Oh, got a dash, mate. Good luck to you all with your Devil's Brew. Or are you saying that to us? I think he's saying that to us, so we'll... Alright, take care, Spellsinger, mate. Thank you very much for showing. What shall we do, guys? Pardon me. Seems like a trap. Dunno, mate. Move along. That's Loxley talking to us. We're gonna go get on with our own business. So you're alright, mate. Piss water I don't really want, so... You tell the barman that you've had no time or inclination to make a fool of yourself by performing drunken tricks for his seedy customers, and that you are here to hire brave warriors to fight Aglax, the Shadow Demon. A frown pushes down his dark, brushy eyebrows as he suddenly looks intensely interested in what you're saying. Well, why didn't you tell me that in the first place? He says with a smile, which suddenly lights up his face. I know all here now. Within half an hour, you have another 15 warriors signed up, and you tell them where to go to join your waiting army. And they are to meet Lexon, who will pay them 10 gold pieces each. We lose 150 gold pieces. We're down to 400 now. But we've got another 15, so that's 125 warriors. We're collecting men like stamps. You finally shake hands with the big barman and leave the Black Dragon to find other things or people of interest in Zengis. So we're back on the streets, guys. We're back on the streets of whatever town this is. I can't remember where we are now. I don't know what town this is. So... After passing a row of old wooden houses, you come across a curious shop. There is nothing displayed in the window except straw and an empty bird cage. Brown paint is flaking off the window frame and also the door, above which is a sign which reads, Pets, Normal and Unnatural. Do you want to enter the pet shop, or would you rather keep on walking? What shall we do, guys? Pet shop or trot? Carry on. Enter. Let's go to the pet shop. Let's get ourselves a parrot who talks filth. As you open the door, a small brass bell tinkles above your head. Diddling. And a thin bearded man sitting on a stool behind a wooden counter talking to a large crow perched on his hand. Who's an ugly boy then? Squawks the crow in reply, much to your surprise.
The old man appears unconcerned at your entrance, and you look around the shop and see many small animals, cats, birds, small rodents, and also other strange creatures. There is one that sits up on its 2 hind legs like a kangaroo, but it is less than 2 feet tall and is green and lacks fur. Another, sounds like Yoda, that does. Another is a small winged creature with leathery amber skin. It seems quite content to fly from one side of the shop to the other. Other creatures are equally odd, and you're standing looking at them in amazement when the old man suddenly stares. You are fascinated by my pets, are you not? Are you interested in buying one of them? I have both household pets and familiars that can talk. Some are very special indeed and can even create a little magic. You look like an adventurer to me, so I presume it may be a familiar that you require. Would you like to buy a familiar such as my crow here, or would you like a special creature? Shall we talk shop with him, guys? Get some Jaeger bombs. Sorry, I had to grab a spliff. Mate, you got to apologise for going to, spark up the Doobie Brothers. So, are we going to talk to him about maybe getting a crow off him or a familiar pet? You know, the ones with magic. Or, no, the familiar is the talking ones. So we either want a magic animal or a talking animal. Which one are we going to talk to him with? Wow. My eyes becoming a little bit dazy here. Hey, Fig Sorello, are you alright, mate? Oh, it's gone. Magic Yellow says, let's have a look at your special creatures, mate. What have you got for us? Yeah, it's Tom Hanks. Fucking Tom Hanks is in this book. Look at that. Hello, welcome to the Polar Express. Might I suggest that you buy this wonderful little hopper? The old man says with a smile, pointing to a kangaroo-like creature that you were watching a few moments ago. His name is Rube, and he'll perch on your shoulder quite happily all day long, although he can hop along at a walking pace if you tire of him sitting on you. Not only does Rube speak, he can also cast an invisibility spell on himself and on you too. If he happens to be sitting on your shoulder, that is. Just say 111 and puff, you're invisible. If he's on our shoulder. He also understands the troll tongue. And all I'm asking for him is 50 gold pieces. If you wish to buy the hopper, you can. Or would you rather leave the shop without buying any creature? Shall we buy this little magic gem guy? A magic pet, mate. Magic pet. A magic pet that turns us invisible and speaks foreign tongues. So, shall we buy him? We have to feed him. Probably clean his cage out if we put him in one. But he'll sit on our shoulder and chat with us and turn us invisible. It seems like a bargain. Can we call him Barry? Mate, we can call him whatever we like. He might have something to say about it because he talks. Say, excuse me, my name's not Barry. Buy it. Loxley says buy it. So we're buying the magic pet. 350 and we've got Hopper. Hopper. $335. Getting a bit drowsy here. You hand over your gold, who quickly locks it away in a drawer. He picks up the little creature and places it on your shoulder. Now, Rube, be a good friend to your new owner. Remember everything I taught you? He's probably taught him to steal all our stuff. I bet you any money this is a con job. With the hopper sitting happily on your shoulder, you walk out of the shop and up on the street. That's Rob, that is, tweeting away. He's one of them, he don't shut up. Tourette's Rube, that's what we'll call him. Mr. Tourette's, yeah? Don't say that. Eh? Don't say what? Further along the street, you come to another shop. The window is full of old things, all piled one on top of another. Boxes, tins, clothes, tools, pottery, carvings, and curious are all heaped up like a pile of crap. A pawnbroker's sign, somewhat the worse for wear, hangs above the door. Do you want to enter the pawnbroker's shop, or would you rather keep on walking? Should we go to the pawnbrokers and see what we can see, or should we keep on walking, guys? I can see myself being asleep in about 2 hours' time. I really do. What shall we do? More shopping. Dal says let's do some shopping. So we're going to enter the pawnbroker's shop. Guys, we're on limited borrowed time now, I feel. Inside the shop, you're greeted by a friendly old woman who calls herself Bonnie. Have a look around. There's a price in everything you can see, she says in a jolly voice. 2 of the walls are lined with shelves from floor to ceiling, crammed with more junk collected over the years, most of it covered with a thick layer of dust. Pardon me. You cast your eye along the shelves and pull out several things which may be of interest. Each has its own price tag. So we've got a brass owl, a copper lantern, a helmet, an ivory box, and a green vase. We can afford everything. Various prices attached. Tell me what you want to know and I'll tell you. We could buy everything if you want, or nothing, or some things. Quick, more beer. Beer o'clock. I think the beer is actually a good idea, mate. What shall we buy, guys? It says buy some, none, or all of the items and pay Bonnie for her purchases, for your purchases. So we got a brass owl, a copper lantern, a helmet, an ivory box, and a green vase. Owl, helmet. Right, Figsy says take the owl. That's 10 gold pieces. So we got an owl. And that's cost us 10. Helmet. Yeah, yellow wants the helmet, which is also another 10 gold pieces. So that's 330, just like the plane. And we've got a helmet on. Hell. I'm just guessing that's what I've written. I actually can't see the writing. Jesus. And a lantern. Dahl says a lantern, mate. How much space in the inventory? Well, we've got a boat, mate, so we don't have restrictions in this one. I forgot all about that, mate, so I haven't put any restrictions in. What did you say, mate? Lantern. You want a lantern, do you? A lantern. How much does a lantern cost? She says it costs us 5 gold pieces. So now that's 325. 325, guys. He has 220 men to carry, so exactly. No restrictions. We can have as much as we want, mate. Is that it? Green vase, an ivory box is what's left. Better get the vase then. Something for the missus. That's 20 gold pieces. So 305, and we've got a vase. And it's green. So the ivory box, we're not having that. Okay. We're walking off now. Thanks, love. Can I have a gift bag, please? You got anything branded bags there? Can you give me a gift receipt as well, please? Thank you very much. So we leave. Guys. I think the diazepam's kicking in. It's supposed to take 5 hours. Took it at 11 o'clock. It's like literally 1:20. Can't remember what page I'm on. I gotta go find it again. What page was we on? Just give me a sec, guys. I gotta find it. Where somewhere around here. Here it is. Oh, I got it now. I got it. Okay, this is where we're up to. 69. You arrive at an old building which looks like a barn with large wooden doors at the front. A man is standing in front of the doors, and there is much shouting and cheering coming from inside the building. You step towards the entrance, but the man bars your way. Pie eating competition, he says gruffly. 5 gold pieces to go in, and then you can join in the competition against Big Baddy Man. If you think you can out-eat him, mind you, nobody ever has. I think I should tell you that. It's only fair. Guys, do we want to enter this competition of eating pie? Or would you rather walk on? Should we go for a pie eat, or do you want to walk on, guys? What you want to do? Walk. Let's walk. We're gonna walk on. We're gonna walk on your mama. Yeah, I don't like pie, mate. I'm allergic to it. It bloats up and everything, man. It's not a nice sight. Right. On your left, you see an alleyway. So we're in a town. We're in like a town here. We're in a village. A nice little village, guys. With a bit of water. On your left, you see an alleyway. At the bottom of which is a pile of barrels. Do you want to go down the alley to investigate? Or would you rather walk up on the street? You can walk up on the street and say, I am walking on the street. Or we can go down the alleyway where some barrels there and go and some barrels down here. Which ones do you want to do, though? It's not up to me, guys. It's up to you. Barrels or streets? Is it? Did it say barrels? Yeah, there's a pile of barrels. Barrels or street, guys? What do you want to do? I can hear music. Someone's playing some drums. There's a dog barking. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you say? Street. We're going to the street. Walk up on the street. At the corner of the street, you arrive at a stone building. It has a sign painted on the window in the crude whitewashed letters, and it says Max's Marauders, Swords for Hire. So we're looking for men. It looks like a good place. We could enter this building, or we could walk around the corner to the left. See what's around there. Maybe there's, you know, a shop or something. What do you want to do, guys? Swords for enter to get men for hire. We're on a manhunt. I need more men. You can tell him when the Emperor arrives. The street door opens into a single room, in the center of which two men are engaged in a practice sword fight with wooden swords. So we're back inside again. Back inside. Stop! Shouts the intruder. No, we're the intruder. Somebody just said, stop, stop. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. That woke me up, that did. That bloody thunder. Oh. Take a rest. This is what it says, take a rest. While I see what this intruder wants. She walks over to you she had a manly voice then. She's a pretty woman. Walks over to you and says, I'm Max and these are my boys. Do you want to join them or do you want to hire them? I'm their pimp. You reply that you might be interested in renting them boys. My boys are the best in the town, she says. 200 gold pieces and all 10 of us are yours. Hang on, you're a woman. You're not a boy. Missold. Misrepresented. I want my money back. Chicks with dicks. Right. Are we going to rent these boys? Or it says here we can pay Max the price she wants. So is it she? She's putting herself out as one of the boys. There's a picture. That's Max. And there's the boys. I don't count 10, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7 of you. You're saying 10. 7 I've counted. I'm only paying for 7. We can pay the price that she wants. We can haggle the price. Or we can say, forget it. And walk out into the rain. Pay her. Greg says pay her. We're going to pay what she wants. Okay. We've got 105 gold pieces left from 20,000 gold pieces we had. Now we've got 105 left. But we've got 10 more people here. So let's pay the money up. Where's my squire with the money? Squire, pay this woman. You tell Max to go and meet Lexon at your camp outside Zenges, where she will get her money. We're going to give her 200 gold pieces. You will not regret hiring us, she says, in a gruff voice. And she leads the men away. You watch her for a few minutes as she walks out the door. Oh yeah. Tap that. Before turning the corner and walking on up the street. Shit out of what's that about? You're alright, mate. I might find a surprise there. The street, we're back outside, guys. We're back outside. The rain stopped. It's all calmed down again. As you walk... oh, hang on a sec. Which one was it? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. The street soon turns to the left again, and as the shadows of darkness start to creep out from the sides of the buildings, you decide that it is time to find an inn, get an inn. Place to sleep for the night, I think is what they're saying. One's called Helen's house. We can go inside Helen's house. It's the first that you come up to, and it offers rooms for 1 gold piece a night. Or you can spend the nights at that's the same one. You just said or you would rather find somewhere else. Helen's house or somewhere else, guys. What do you want to do? Oh man. Greg says message retracted, so does that mean a no-go on Helen? There it is. I'll keep my thumb on it. Helen, let's go for Helen. Yeah, but I think we could stay here. Are you Helen? Is your name Helen? We're back to Tom Hanks again. Guys, we're back to Tom Hanks again. What's going on? The door opens into a small reception room which has low oak beams and white walls. In the wall opposite, a fire. We're back inside, guys. We're back inside. There's a fire burning in the hearth, and above it is a painting of a small sailing boat. Tom Hanks is sitting in a high-backed leather chair in front of the fire. Hiya, guys. How you doing? Vigorously polishing his silver cup. Easy, Tom. Easy, man. You clear your throat to get his attention, and he turns towards you and says, I beg your pardon, but I didn't hear you come in. As you can see, I'm Tom Hanks. And I'm busy polishing up my cup that we won at sailing. But I don't want to bore you with all my woody anecdotes. So, do you want a room? Because it's going to cost you 2 gold pieces, including breakfast. Thought we were told 1. We were told 1. Tom, mate, you're rich enough. You need to scam us, mate. You pay for the room, and then you wait for the man to give you the key. Oh, we paid. 103. We got a place to sleep tonight, guys. He stands up. I can't stand up because I've got my Marvel pajamas on. He stands up and he says, have a look at this. No, he doesn't. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to... I've lost my place here. He stands up, but instead leans against the hearth and looks admiringly at the paintings. A lovely painting here. Lovely. Looks at the painting. Ah!
Harem was a great boat with a great crew. We left her in the other boats clean behind and won all our races except one. And that was lost only because of Spike's navigation. Fucking Spike, mate, innit? Spike just didn't have the navigation to get the boat to victory. Dear, oh dear, Spikey. Do you want to butt in? Do you want to butt in? Do we want to interrupt him? Do we want to interrupt Tom Hanks and ask the man for the key? Say, excuse me, mate, I hear about your boring stories. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Or are you prepared to listen to this guy's bullshit? Are we listening to his story? Inflation. Tap that ass, Jack says. Jack's a little bit of a naughty boy, I feel. He wants to tap Tom. Are we going to listen to Tom Hanks tell a story? Or are we just going to say, give me a key, mate, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I've seen all 5 Toy Story films. And I know there's number 6 coming. So, what are we going to do? Tom or no Tom? That is the question. Trying to get it. I got a cushion here. It's just right. It's just right. Just in the right spot. Yeah, that's it. Likely to go to sleep. You guys gotta keep me awake, man. Come on. Did anybody give an answer? Is anybody watching? Hello? Is anybody there? Tom's still talking. Bullseye! Right like the wind! I think my stream's died. Is this try stop? No. Yes, I'm live. There's a green dot. Green means go. Go to sleep. Tom, mate, go to sleep. Right, we want to go to sleep. 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 Go to sleep, mate. Look, see, mate, you want to go to sleep, I'm not stopping you, alright? You go to sleep, mate. Well, all, in fact, shall we all go to sleep for 5 minutes? Should we all just get 5 minutes kit? Guys, go to sleep. And I'll go to sleep for 5 minutes. And then Tom Hanks can keep talking. Tom, mate, I love you, mate, but shut the fuck up. I want to go to sleep. You're prepared to be patient, listen to the man's story. No, we're going to butt in. We're going to say, give me the key, please. Excuse me, Forrest. Give us the key. And stay away from that Jenny, mate. She's riddled with AIDS. That's not a reason to stay away from her, though. She's just nasty. He goes, I'm sorry. I do go on a bit, don't I? Yeah, but you, mate, you're an American treasure, so we'll forgive you. He hands you the key, and you climb the stairs to your room, and you can still hear him chattering away. He's talking about that Bosom Buddies program that nobody knows about, but everybody knows about, where he played a woman, had to dress up as a woman, because he had a roommate. These 2 guys lived together. They're not fellas or anything, but I think it was a woman's only building that they lived in. Very sexist.
And so in order to stay, they both dressed up as women. Bosom buddies. And honestly, hilariously funny. If you haven't seen it, well, it's not available to watch. You might find clips of it on YouTube, but I'm a bit slowed myself. Mate, you're chasing the dragon, you are, mate. You're like, you know, I'm surprised you're still talking. You're bloody Cloud 900, mate. Never mind Cloud 9. 9 nights. Loxley's like listening to this and actually thinking it's real. And like it's all happening. He's like, hey, I'm watching somebody talk to Tom Hanks. You know. I watched a pirate documentary the other day. Oh, I don't know where I am, mate. You lock the door behind you. That's gotta be it. You slump gratefully into the soft bed. And you're asleep in seconds. Oh, that'd be nice. And do not wake until the morning. There's a loud knocking at the door. Bullseye! Ride like the wind. This is the Polar Express. So, mate, whoa, what's going on? Just woke up. Breakfast is ready, shouts Aubergee. Aubergee. Good it didn't eat us. Huh? Loxley's on another planet, mate. He's gone. Good it didn't eat us. I don't know what that means, mate. I don't know what a clue what that means. Aubergee. 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 After a large plate of, I thought that said human, ham and eggs, you feel ready to take on Aglax himself. Come on, Aglax. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. The peaceful sleep and plentiful food have done you a lot of good. Add 2 points of stamina. We haven't lost any stamina. We've killed a person. We lost nothing. We're hard. You finally say farewell to Aubergee. Bye, Aubergee. And walk out onto the street. We're back in the street, guys. Back in the gutter. Back in the gutter, guys. After walking less than 100 yards, the street ends. No more street. They run out. Do you want to go left? Left. Do you want to go right? Right. Which way do you want to go, guys? Left or right? Are you left wing or are you right wing? It's time to vote now. Alright? It's your fault, mate. It's your fault. You put him in office. You got to deal with the consequences. Hell. Mate, I can't. Anything Loxley says, I do not understand now. He's gone, the bed, House of Heal, the bed ate us and we died. House of Hell he's talking about. So hang on, what was... Oh, when you said good it didn't eat us. I'm with you now, Loxley. I'm with you now. I'm right next to you. Tap, tap. Yellow said left. Everything was... The street turn... We got a picture again. Hey, some people again from... The girl and her men. The street turns sharply right, and you soon find yourself back at the main entrance of Zenges. Remembering your promise to Lexon, you decide to return to your waiting army. We hired about 30 people, and that was it. I thought we were going to find Zago or whatever his name was. I thought Laxley or Aglax, sorry. Aglax, that was it. I've been conned. I want my money back. The Goblin's Fall is broken. Oh, hang on a sec. We bullshit. We balls out here. Oh. It's one of these. It's one of these. The goblins fall. Shit. Don't know where we were, mate. Hang on a second there. Don't know what page we were on, mate. Really don't know what page we were on this then. You guys are gonna have to give me like an hour. Hey guys, this is 2 hours. This is the longest we've ever done. Give yourselves a pat on the back and a big clap, but don't get them too mixed up. You guys have done really good today. Hang on a sec, here we go. This is where we bought that shit. I'll just go from there. Hang on. You want to pay the entrance fee, you want to walk in. That's the big belly man. Oh, that's a pie eating competition. No, that's too far back. Oh, man. Anybody know what page I was on? Page 69. Mate. I don't know, mate. Guys, I think we died. Actually, I think we just died, guys. I think there is a rule somewhere, is if you lose your place, you die. Ground becomes soggy beneath you. Carousing last night, mate. I was in here. I did wake. I couldn't get to sleep. I was up till about 2, recording a video. Yeah, that does sound a little bit dodgier than it actually is. But the picture there, guys. I'm not going to show you because I want to find out where we were. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's something about an oracle. That. Oracle, do you know which page I was on? Oh. Oh, hang on. No, I know which page we were on. We saw that page with the girl and her boys. You guys just don't tell me anything. Do you remember that page? And I said, oh, it's her again with their boys. I'll just go back to that page because that's where we were reading. You guys could have said that, you know. You guys just want to see me squirm. Hey, it's the Thing from the Marvel Fantastic Four. Look at that. They steal everything, even though that was well before this book. Here we go, right. So, we read, the street turns sharply. You decide to return for your waiting army. 113. Where did I go then? You arrive at the camp. There we go. You arrive at the camp before noon and are greeted enthusiastically. You give the order to march. If you wish to cross the River Cock... Hang on, is that right? Did we really make that choice? Oh, it isn't a choice to make. It says that's what you do. So we're back with our army now. You give the order to march. Do you want to cross the Cock and march south? The Cock is a river, by the way. Do you want to cross the river and march south? Or would you rather march east towards the Forest of Friends? What the hell? Fiends. Forest of Fiends. Alright, I think I'm waking up a bit now. Oh man, I've missed out so much chat. Somewhere Aglax is laughing. I'm not Aglax. Alright. Guys, do we want to march into the Forest of Fiends? Sounds lovely. Or do you want to march across the river and south? We're marching, guys. We're on our feet. What do you want to do? I'm a bit more awake now. I am a bit more awake. I've gone through that wall that you hit. South. 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 Well, we're with our army. I can hear my dungeon. I need to turn that dungeon down. Shh. Quiet down, dungeon boy. The army marches along the riverbank until you come to a wooden bridge, okay? The crossing takes place without any problems, and the river is soon left behind as you march even more south across the pagan plain. By late afternoon, you have put many miles between you. Behind you, we've walked for miles. You gave the order to halt, and the entire 400 strong army stops to enable your warriors to have a little bit of a drink at the watering hole. Unknown to you, however, I feel like it's getting louder. The water has been poisoned by one of Aglax's spies, and many of your warriors fall sick. Within an hour, half of them are too ill to march. Do you want to wait for your people to recover? Or we just, fuck off, mate, we're leaving you. And head south with 15 hand-picked warriors who are still well. What do you want to do, guys? Do you want to wait for the guys who are ill to recover? Or are we taking 15 guys and walking on? What shall we do, guys? That's that dumb. I'm not having another. I'm sticking with water. I got some water. That's empty. Let me throw that in the bin. It's in the bin. Got it in the bin. Wait. What? You alright, Yellow? You need me to ring you an ambulance again? Oh, you're saying wait. Sorry. You're saying wait for your men. No, wait. It didn't click with me then. Well, we're going to wait for them to recover. I mean, we got time. This Aglax hasn't given us a deadline, so we take the mission when we want. While your warriors are recovering, you wonder what plans Aglax is hatching. Somewhere beyond the Forest of Fiends, he waits for you and your army. When your warriors are finally well enough to march again, you decide to go straight for Aglax. We're coming for you, buddy. So you turn your army east towards the Forest of Fiends. And after crossing one of the tributary, you know what I mean, that feed the river Cock, you come to the edge of the somber forest. Dark, twisted trees reach high into something. So we're in a forest. Pardon me. Sorry, that was bad. Dark, twisted trees reach high to form a threatening wall. A whisper of uncertainty runs through the ranks of the armies. You break the eerie silence. Today, I'm supposed to say something. What we do today echoes in eternity. What does that mean? You break the silence by quoting Gladiator. You shout the order to march into the forest. The daylight quickly dwindles under a thick canopy of leaves. Only the high shrilling of frightened monkeys occasionally wakes the silent forest and all the birds you can hear. After half an hour, a scout reports back and he tells you that he's spotted a group of wooden huts. Fucking dog soldiers, isn't it? Almost hidden by overgrowing vegetarians. Do you wish to go into the... Do you wish to take 10 men and go to the village? Or would you rather just march past this little towny place with your men? So we can take 10 men and go to the village. That kind of sounds like it's being set up for a fight, isn't it? You take 10 men. Why can't we take all our army? You know what I mean? In numbers. Why can only we take 10? We either walk on or we go to this village with 10 men. That's the choices. How many did we hire? I ain't got a clue, mate. We've got 125 warriors plus 100 little people and tall people. So that's 225, and we got 20 knights. So we've got 245 boys in the hood with us. Yeah, we spent weeks hiring them. With like, guys, we've only got 103, dollar left. Just enough for a skag bag, innit? A little bag of weed in it, Loxley. We could just about 4 to 5 kilo bag with that. We go to the village with 10 men, 10 of the strongest men. Go to the village. Wargaming Dad says pick out 10 men and let's go. I need 10 of the finest men. The group of you walk into the village with swords drawn and come upon the gruesome remains of a number of wood elves who have been brutally massacred. No doubt by the servants of Aglax. Looking around, you notice a small bronze statue standing on a wooden plinth in front of the largest hut in the village. So they had somebody that they believed in. They had their statue dude. Do you wish to take the statue? Fucking hell, we're robbing the statue. Or would you rather go back to your army? Shall we steal the statue, guys? I mean, are we going to carry this around? Small. Oh, it's a small statue. It's like one of these figurines behind me. Small statue. Aglax. Sounds like an awesome deal. Are we taking the Geller Cup, or are we going back to the army? Damn his eyes. I curse you. There's the Geller Cup in front of the largest building. We can take that, or we can go back to the army, guys. Wargaming Dad says steal the Geller Cup. Okay, we're taking it. We haven't won it, but we'll take it. As you pick the statue up, you hear a click. And daggers with a needle sharp point is released from a coiled spring inside the plinth and flies towards your chest. Test your luck. We got a luck of 11, so I think we're all right. I rolled a 3. Lucky. So now we're down to 10 again. Maybe Ian will give us some more luck. If we rub the book, Ian Livingston appears. I grant you 3 wishes. It wasn't that funny, mate. It was the monkey laughing. Right, we are lucky. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky and lucky. The daggers strike the hilt of your sword. The sword takes the punishment for us, which is tucked into our belt. That don't make sense. And they fall harmlessly to the ground. You suddenly realize that it would have been foolish to have taken the statue if the Wood Elves' attackers had left it alone. Well, hindsight is a wonderful thing. But you are alive and the statue is yours. Finding nothing else of interest, you decide to return to your... We got the Geller Cup, guys. I got no more room to write these things. Geller Cup. That's worth a bit of something, that is. Bragging rights. We go back to the army. We go back to the army and we find them all dressing up in women's clothes. So what's going on here, guys? You hear a rustling sound coming from behind some thick bush, and suddenly 10 huge goblin-like creatures jumping out, wielding axes and cleavers. Well over 8 feet tall, the brown-skinned Garks rush forward to attack you. You must fight a skirmish battle. We have 10 warriors with us. And it says 10 goblin creatures. So it's even Stevens, guys. It's even Stevens. So this is an easy one, this is. Easy one. The Gark's sacks that were tied to their belts are full. Oh, hang on, wait. I think we're meant to have a fight. Oh, shit, I lost the page. What was the last picture I showed you? I find that's the easiest way to get back. Everyone's talking to me. 113, I remember that one. Hang on, we marched south, didn't we? 662. Sorry guys, I lost my place again. I'm not doing too well. You wish to wait for them, you wish to head south. We waited for him. Hang on, I'm just at the sick warriors again. We waited. And then it says, you wish to go to 10. We went to the village too. Went to the village. Oh man. Come on. We went, you wish to take a statue. We'll just say we'll head back to our army because that's going to save some time. Because that's what we did. We ended up back there. Spider! It was a spider. Right. You must fight. Ah, right. I turned to the page too early. We have to have a skirmish, guys. We have to have a fight. I need the page with the stage. Here it is. We're having a fight, guys. So, we only need to roll 1 die. The hobgoblin, the goblins who have 10, we have 10. We all roll a die. We rolled a 1 and they rolled a 2. Or is it just us that has to roll? So we rolled a 1 and it says our allies lose, all our dudes die. And then they rolled a 2 and it says they killed 5 of our allies. Dude, I don't get this. Compare the size of the 2 armies. Well, we're both even Stevens. Roll 1 die. So I only have to roll 1 die. Not 2. Okay. Well, all our men died. So that's it. Because on that dice roll 1, it says even 10 allied. We lost 10 allied troops. We only had 10 allied troops. And it says if your own troops are wiped out, you too will have perished in battle. But does that mean I just walk back to my other men? Or that I died in this battle? It's not really clear. Ian made some rules that aren't very clear. What do you think, guys? What do you think should happen? Are we dead? I think we just got killed, guys. Let's escape to the army, yeah? I think is that what we're going to do? We're going to leave our... I'm confused because we have so many people. Yeah, Loxley, mate, we took 10 men to go into this town. Somewhere in the world, our other men sit, but we took 10. We came across some goblins. They had 10. We had 10. The fight meant that I lost all of our 10 men. We've got 115 warriors now. But because they were all wiped out when in our company, does that mean we were wiped out too? Or can we walk back to our men? I need somebody to give me just a definitive answer. Like, let's escape to the Wargaming Dad is in for just legging it back to the army. But, like, our men will avenge us. I'm going to carry on because I don't know what to do. I'll just carry on. If that happens again, though, we do die. The Gark's sacks that were tied to their belts are full of worthless trinkets. You soon rejoin your army. Ah, no. See, it says you soon rejoin your army. Yeah, how can they... Yeah, it don't make sense. Sorry, guys. If our 10 men have died, how can you have wiped out 10 goblins single-handedly? It doesn't make sense, does it? We lost. We lost and we're dead. End of story. Done. Bedside. I think that's the only way, guys. I think that's the only way. We died, man. Rest in peace, mate. Two hours and 24 minutes. I think that is pretty good for us. We lasted 2 hours and 24 minutes. You just rolled another spliff as well, mate. Oh, fuck. Well, it just broke my chair, mate. So, yeah, that's better. I think we did Wargaming Dad. I think we did really, really well this time. You were left stranding, and they perished. But I don't know. I'm not familiar with the rules. Yeah. No, we died. We died basically. So that's basically it for Armies of Death. We died. But like somebody said, Dal said that our men will avenge. So after waiting a couple of days, they go and they avenge us. All like 200 or whatever descend on that village and wipe out them 10 goblins. And they nail them bastards. So that's that. Guys, in 2 weeks' time, what day is it? It's the 24th of November. Let me check my calendar. I think I'm busy on that. It's Sunday. It's going to be Sunday, isn't it? So I can't be busy, surely. Nothing gets booked on a Sunday. I'm free as a piddle. So it's Portal of Evil, guys. Okay, that's the next book right there. Right there. That's what we're doing. Portal of Evil in 2 weeks' time. On the 24th of November. Okay? The 24th of November. Am I doing a flight today? Do I look like I'm in any fit state to fly a plane, mate? Come on. Yeah, I'll probably be doing a flight today. Yeah, man. Let's go flying, mate. In fact, me and my mate, Jackie in the chat, we tried to fly and land at an airport that you only can fly a Cessna into, a little tiny one-engine plane. He tried the A380. I tried an A318. And the video will be going up. You guys can watch what happened then. It was pretty funny, mate. Right. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. The 24th of November, 2 weeks, we're doing Portal of Evil. 10 a.m. again. 10 a.m. UK time. So check with your local provider and see what time it is on your end. And I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. But don't forget, guys, we've got like 3 minutes to have a little chat with. So don't be rushing off, because we can have a nice little chat. But thank you, like, everybody. I'm not even going to try and remember everybody who came like I usually do. But everybody who watched, thank you so much. And if you're watching on the VOD, thank you so much for watching on the repeat. You know? Come and join in, though, next time, yeah? No, I'm only joking. I'm only messing. I love you even if you're watching on the repeat. Or if you're here, you know. Guys are fucking wasted, mate, on diazepam and codeine and beer. Hey, I'm gone. I'm gone, guys. I'm gone. He's gone. He's like gone. Goner than gone. Okay, guys. Take care, mate. Where's the ending? There it is. Just in time. Did it just in time. Don't worry. We're still here, guys. We're still here. I don't know what I'm doing. Codeine would have killed you, mate. Mate, that's because your eyes are coating bloody, marijuana, that's why. It's good, yeah, it is good to see you all. I really appreciate you turning up. And something or other, I can't remember what I was going to say now. Portal of Evil is a good book, by the way, I think it is a good book. That's going in the bin now. We've completely used up all that paper. Oh, I don't know, what's the strength on this thing? Does it say 2 milligrams? I don't know what that means. Guys, take care. I love you all. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace out. This is me and Loxley, this is. Bye.